What's going on, y'all? This is Mike with Kingdom Life, coming back to y'all guys again. Uh, Hopefully everybody doing good in life and everybody keeping their heads up, staying prayed up. I wanted to do a video on something that I was just talking to my wife about. God gave me a revelation about this, and I think it's something that a lot of us had misconceptions about too in life. And it's about when things get removed from my life, as far as material things, or you lose your house, or you lost a loved one, or you lose your job, right? And you love the Lord, you love God, and you're paying your tithes, and you feel like you being faithful enough to God like you're supposed to be, and then all of a sudden, something is removed from your life that you didn't expect. Um, there could always be multiple reasons about it when it comes to what God looking at, but one of the main ones that I was talking about today was, for example, myself. I'm gonna give y'all my situation. So me, I like vintage cars. I like old school cars, and I had two of them. I had a car and a truck, right? And I was putting a lot of attention into those cars. I mean, like all day. Like I'm still praying to God and everything, but after I'm finished, I'm right back on my phone, looking at car parts, buying car parts, taking it back and forth to the mechanic for new stuff to get done to it. And I used to tell myself, like, this ain't a bad hobby. I mean, it's kind of expensive, but I was like, this ain't a bad hobby as far as what other people could be getting into as far as bad things. So I was justifying it in myself. And when my wife would say, "You buying more car parts again?" I'm saying, "What do you mean? This is good. This is all I do. You know what I mean? I don't do nothing else." So I was justifying it. But what I was really doing that I had an ignorance to, right? I didn't have a understanding about, even though I had God first in my life of how I thought I did, but to God, I didn't have him first. And see, that's what matters because he knows all. So in my mind, I was thinking like I am putting God first, but I really wasn't because I gave more time, more effort into my cars than I gave to God. I pray to him. I pray to God in the morning for 15 minutes, right? And then the whole entire day of 7 to 8 hours, I'm on my phone or looking at car parts or working on my car. So think about it. I made my materialistic things a God. Anytime you give something else more attention than God, you made that thing a God. And God created that thing that you made a God. So that's why he gets jealous. That's why they say he's a jealous God. Because he created every single thing. So when you give something that he made more attention than him, he got a problem with that. And if you put yourself as a creator and you watch your creation do that, you will have an issue with that too. Because it makes sense. Like I created this, but you love this thing more than me. But I created it. Right? So just like you give your child something, right, that you designed or you came up with, and then they don't even really talk to you that much no more. Oh, hey, go straight to the thing. You start saying to yourself, like, hey, like, I'm still here. That's all you got to say to me. You see what I'm saying? Like, you'll feel some same way as a parent. And that's what God is. He's our daddy. And we his children. So he's like, I created that thing, and you giving it more love and more attention and more affection than you give me. You don't talk to me like this much. You don't research my word like this in the Bible that much. But you're on your phone all day going through car parts. That's what I was doing. And I thought I was living right before God's eyes. So this is what happened. Then he took away, like something happened to my cars. You know how it is with old school cars anyway. Something happened to my one of my cars. Took it to the mechanic, right? He's like, man, I don't know when I'm gonna get to this thing. I said it don't matter. And then I wanted to do something to my truck. I had an old school truck. And I took it to the same mechanic. And that been 3 months ago. and both of them cars are still there at the mechanic yard. Now, some of y'all would say, man, why you not upset? I'm not. I don't even care about them no more. I don't drop the insurance on them and everything. Because now I understand why they still there with the mechanic. Mechanic don't know, because I ain't talked to him about this. You see what I'm saying? He just, in his head, he feel like he just ain't got to it. But I understand what God doing. What God is doing through that, trying to make sure my attention stays on him. Because he got things he need me to do. He got things that he need me to say. You see what I'm saying? But if I had them cars still in my yard, both of them, who knows where I would have been at with the videos and the things I've been talking about. I probably would have never been doing this. Because the cars got taken away, like I said, 3 months ago. I started doing this video 2 months ago. All these videos that God started giving me to upload. From Revelation, he started giving it to me 2 months ago, right after the cars was gone. The car and the truck was gone. See, so what I'm trying to say is that when things happen in our life that we didn't expect or didn't like at the beginning, don't take it like God don't like you or don't love you or he's trying to punish you. He's never trying to do that. He created all of us for a reason. So what he's trying to always do is direct your attention back to him as first priority, right? Instead of you keep on thinking all night and all day about this, and this, he'll remove the situation, or sometimes he even put you in the hospital on your back. Why? Because most times when we get to that point, the first thing we do, we call out to God. And then he said, there you go. Now you remember me. And that's what he be waiting for. He wait for us to have a thought about him first. And knowing that he's the one that can get you out of this situation. See, a lot of times we keep doing things ourselves, trying to get ourselves out of situations. And God looking at us like, why you ain't putting me in this thing first? Why you ain't putting me in this thing first? That's what he's doing. So we got to be aware of that, guys. And don't blame God or think he hates you. He don't hate you. God will never hate us. He hate the things we do, which is sin. But he don't hate us as an individual. Okay? He wants to bless us. His word says that. All the promises, he wants to give that to us. And the only way we get those promises is if we obey the laws and the commandments that he set place. So the promises and the blessings are attached into the law that he tells us to obey. And it's attached to the commandments he tells us to follow. So when you don't follow the laws and the commandments that he set, then you can't get to the blessings that he promised. But he want to give it to us. So that's why he does things of redirecting us or taking things away or putting us in a situation where we're going to have to look towards him for help. So I wanted just to do that kind of quick video right there because I think that's an important part for us to always remember in our day-to-day lives, right? When we dealing with things and trying to figure things out for our next move, our next plans in our life. Keep God first. Always do that. And always check yourself and sit yourself down and see if you're giving him more attention than anything else in your life. We have to constantly do that because sometimes we get caught up in life with family and things and jobs and activities when you start going further away from God. And God, he don't like that. So he always going to do something in your life to get you back to focusing on him first. Okay, so don't take it as bad things when things get stripped away from you. See it as, okay, God, you got my attention. I'm back in the line with looking at you first. That's first priority in my life. And then start doing that. And then he'll bless you just back. He'll bless you just that quick back. Because your direction, your insight is back towards him. And he is the life. Okay? But other than that, guys, that's all I really want to say on that today. Hopefully everybody continue to be blessed, continue to be encouraged. And until next time, guys, I'll see y'all again. This is Mike with Kingdom Life.